come from?
The ground from it digging down.
Yeah, here, look. Let's go back to our story. Read this part.
And she dug a tunnel that went right under the rock.
Yeah. So she dug a tunnel, right? For Mouse because the apple got stuck at the log. So she dug a tunnel underneath of the log so that the apple could go through the tunnel and go out the other side of the log. So you want to write? How can we put that in a complete sentence?
She did a tunnel.
Yeah. She dug a tunnel to help Mouse, right? Because it's dug, right? Not digged.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the past tense of dig would be dug.
Is that how you spell it?
Close. Just switch your E and your L. Nice. Nice. That's all you need. Because that's a complete sentence, right? Where was Mouse's house?
Um,
Remember, he had to push the apple all the way up
um, at a hill.
on a hill. You want to go back and check? Look, there he is going up the hill, up the hill, up the hill. Read this part.
He came to a steep hill. His house was at the very
So, where's his house?
top on a big hill.
Yep. So, how do we put that in a complete sentence? Start with his house. I like how you used a capital letter.
Was on a big hill.
Yep. Nice. Now, what happened when Mouse got to the top of the hill?
He let go on the apple and it fell back down.
You're right. Yep. You want to write that? Nice. You caught yourself. You almost put a lowercase letter, but you caught yourself. Nice. Good job. So now I've got one more question for you. We don't have to write this one. We'll just talk about it. So what do you think the moral of the story is? The lesson? What did we learn from the story?
Um, that um, I think they spelled that one.
Yeah, sharing is a good thing to do with your friends, right? Because they all helped him out, right? When he was in trouble, they all helped him, but he didn't want to share, did he? He just scurried away and wanted to eat his apple on his own. but they all wanted a little bite of the apple, right? And they felt like they deserved it because he helped them, right? Or they helped him, right? So that's a little lesson that we should always share with our friends when they help us in a time of need. You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're all done with that. Now we are going to play a new little variation of our O Snap game. It's not going to be so much of a game this time, more just an activity, because we don't have any of those O Snap sticks this time. This is just a Miss Daniels version of the game. So what we're going to do is we'll draw a stick and I'll read you this, what's on the stick, okay? So this one says shake. So then what you'll do, we've done this a little bit before, but then what you'll do is you'll write the word. And I want to see if you can spell it correctly. So shake. Nice. You remembered that E on the end so that the A can say its name. Good job. So now there's also some in here. Let me try and find one. I don't know if I'll be able to find one right now. Oh, here's one. It says write a sentence. So when you draw one that says write a sentence, you draw another stick. And then you have, oh, I got another write the sentence. This one says young. So then you have to use that word that you draw in a sentence. Okay, and write that sentence.
Okay.
So now I'll let you draw one.
Touch.
Touch. Okay. Let's see. How would I spell touch? Is that how you spell touch?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, now I'll draw one. Write the sentence, so you'll have to write a sentence. Form. So I want you to think of a sentence where you use the word form. Kind of tricky, right? So form, what about like when we use clay?
Talking.
Yeah. What do you use when you're talking? What punctuation marks do you use when somebody's talking in a sentence? It kind of looks like a comma, but there's two of them and they're up at the top. These? What are those called? Starts with a Q. Quotation marks. Do you remember what those look like? Like this?
Yeah.
Those go around the words that you're saying. Okay. So good.
So I put at the beginning and the end.
Yeah. Nice. So would you like to read me your sentence?
Yeah. So this is a person talking.
Okay.
You have to form a dog out of clay.
Nice. Now remember, what should that first letter be? Capital.
Do I just make it bigger?
So this would be a lowercase, and this is a uppercase. Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay, now you want to draw one?
Right.
Right. Okay. Did I spell it right?
No.
No? Let me think. How else would I spell it? What else makes the I sound? Remember when we had the word sigh and it had that IGH? Maybe that's it. Let me try it again. And then we've got the IGH, and then T. What about that? Did I spell it right? No? Hmm. Oh, I know. That's like left and right. So you must have a different kind of right. Let me think. What's another kind of right? Hmm. Must be a homophone, right? Do you remember what a homophone is? They sound the same, but they're spelled different.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's try this one. What about that? Did I get it? Oh, good job, me. Okay, so now I'll draw one. Solve.
Oh,
Tricky one, right? So you got that first sound. Then our next sound is oh. Yeah. So we're gonna change that. Oh,
uh-oh.
yes. And you're so close. We've got to put an E at the end. And I know that's weird because usually when we have the E at the end, it makes the other vowel say its name. So it would look like solve, but it's not, it's solve. So you want to add an E at the end?
Yeah.
That's one of our weird English words. So now let's do one more each. You want to go?
Yeah. Try aces.
Okay, you want to draw one more for me? Oh, I think I hear them lining up for specials. This will have to be our last one. Scratch. My sentence says, I got a scratch on my leg from my dog. Do you think that works?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Nice work today, Kyrie. I'm so proud of you. You did a great job reading that book.
Yeah.
And also, I loved that you used dialogue in your sentence with those quotation marks. That was a really good idea. So now, I'll see you again. We'll do this again on Monday, and then we'll be done because it'll be Thanksgiving break. How's that sound? Are you excited for Thanksgiving break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On one day of Thanksgiving, I'm going to go to my grandma's house and have lunch there.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna come back in the afternoon and go to my other grandma's house and have dinner there.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna be so full. I bet you're gonna eat so much good food.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're all done.